Well, the most transparent example of that is marijuana. That we've shown time and time and again with a million different studies that marijuana is not dangerous, or if it is dangerous, the danger that it poses is so minimal, it's so small that consenting adults should be able to do whatever the fuck they want with it. And yet prison guard unions and police unions still lobby to keep the drug laws exactly the same way they are, because that ensures that you're going to need a certain amount of guards, you're going to need a certain amount of police officers. That's counterintuitive. I mean, that's dangerous for a society, because that sets up this us versus them mentality where it doesn't need to be, where you're telling people there's a certain forbidden plant that they're not allowed to use. We've decided this. We're going to keep it this way, even though it's completely illogical, even though we know the history of it, and we're going to do it simply because people want to keep their jobs. Instead of trying to figure out what other jobs these people can do. Like, shouldn't there be a way you could take some of these people that are prison guards or police officers and give them a job with a commensurate income that's involved in helping communities? Something positive, something setting up community programs. I mean, how many guys that are cops are also into martial arts or into fitness or into something else, or, you know, anything where they could teach people in these communities, set up community centers and give people high-paying jobs to establish really good environments for development and for growing, and give people a chance to be exposed to maybe one of these things that could be these paths that you were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I have obviously I'm going to have zero objection to that. I mean, that's a great way of going about it, and cannabis is obviously the shining example of complete illogic. They just did a new study where they tracked people for 30 years. You know what health problems they found?
What?
Gingivitis.
Bad breath?
Yeah, they just didn't brush their teeth
Goddamn
as
hippies.
much. Yeah, hippies didn't brush their
stinky breath hippies.
So that's what the study people said. They said the same thing. Like, but that probably just because
They're
we're
lazy.
in a certain segment of the population,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have anything to do with the cannabis.
That's hilarious.
So